Well, it's tooth chipping cold out there already. Teens below on air temperatures. And look at that full moon out there tonight from our view at the Home of Economy location in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Let's talk about some changes in the forecast. We're going to get right to these first alert weather days. 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and actually for some of us the snow potential begins late Monday night, but the impacts will be greatest throughout the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday. Keep in mind, a lot can change here. The track, the timing, the intensity, and this far out we cannot be precise with snowfall totals, but we can sure show you what models are indicating. This is the European model. It's one of the medium range models that shows a storm moving out of Colorado. These Colorado lows are more frequent producers of heavier snow systems here in the northern plains should they track appropriately. Now, if this moves up into the area of Iowa, South Dakota, we'll be setting up for areas of rain, sleet, and snow as we go through our Tuesday morning. That'll impact that morning drive. Then heading into the latter part of the day, it continues to churn. The wind picks up from the north and snow continues for many through Wednesday, the way it appears. European model shows the greatest potential. Now you're going to see some things online that show upwards of 40 inches of snow. It's just way too early to predict precisely who's going to see that much snow. But what we can say is models agree, both the European model here where you see white, that the areas are pretty close with the band of the heaviest snow. So we'll call for 8+ inches of snow in the areas of white right now. And we'll keep you posted to changes here because that's what first alert weather days are all about. So as we take a look at this, what is a first alert weather day? It's a heads up for you and your family that there are some significant changes heading our way. And we'll be tracking those changes and the impacts and bring you updates both here on air, online, and on the go on the Valley News Live weather app. Another thing to keep in mind, what is a first alert weather day not? It's not a warning. It's not a promise that you're going to get over a foot of snow. In fact, we issue first alert weather days for things like frost or wind chills or any significant change to the current pattern to give you that first alert. Right now, look, 7 below out at the Hector International Airport. How about that wind now? Let's all hear it for that wind taking a break, 3 miles per hour. Rain in Texas, moving into Oklahoma. Very quiet in the northern plains is that cold high pressure system shutting down any chance of precipitation other than ice crystals in the air. The coldest air in the country, right here in the northern plains where we see all the pink and purple, 13 below Hallock, 9 below Grand Forks, 7 below in Fargo. Right here in the Red River Valley, the coldest temperatures nationwide right now. We're above zero in Lakes Country for now. And here's a look at those wind chills. Still between 10 and 35 below in our area. And again, I'm going to reinforce, put a survival kit in your vehicle. Make sure you have something for every occupant to stay warm. A little food and water, not a bad idea, as well as a charged up cell phone. Planning forecast shows that temperatures are actually going to dive down and then start rising with south winds all night. It's going to be wind chilly, mind you, but we'll have a few clouds out there to start our day, a south wind and single-digit temperatures for most of us. It'll be above zero in the morning. Going through the day, we'll see some sunshine and a nice warm-up out there, Mike, but that warm-up will come with a hiccup, and that's a chance for a flurry or two late in the day. As that warmer air tries to punch in, it'll squeeze or wring out a few flakes of snow, inconsequential snow amounts in our area. But we'll see more in southern South Dakota that'll be measurable. Here's a trace of Fargo's temperatures through the day. Look at that, sunny and 20. That's fun to say this time of year. 16 up in Grand Forks for your afternoon, a little cooler there. And if you're out sniffing, Mike, around, watch out for rocks. They'll stick right to your nose. Same thing with your tongue on a flagpole. Just don't do it. Kelsey, thanks for uploading that beautiful photo. Warming trend continues. A flake or two on Saturday. Will be near 30 the next several days. First alert weather days on Tuesday and Wednesday for the chance of wind and snow. And nothing as cold as we've been through the last 24 hours.
Gets better, though.
It does.
All right. Thanks, Hutch. We've got